My name is Daniel Moore, and for 7 years, I gave my life to a company that didn't deserve me. I arrived early every morning, left late every night, and skipped family events just to meet deadlines. I believed hard work would protect me. I believed loyalty mattered. I was wrong. Chapter 1. The day everything broke happened on a Monday morning. No warning, no meeting on my calendar, no mistake on my record. My boss, Victor Hale, called me into his office. He didn't look up from his laptop when I sat down. "Daniel," he said flatly, "we're letting you go." I laughed, thinking it was a joke. "For what reason?" I asked. He finally looked at me then, his eyes cold and bored. "We're restructuring, that's it," I said. "After 7 years," he shrugged. "HR will handle the details." I walked out of that office in a daze. By noon, my email was locked. By evening, my desk was empty. Just like that, I was erased. No severance worth mentioning, no explanation, no respect. Chapter 2. The next few months were brutal. I sent out resumes every day. Rejections poured in. Savings ran low. Friends stopped calling. Confidence faded. At night, I replayed that moment in Victor's office again and again. Not the firing, but the look on his face, like I was nothing. Then one evening, while cleaning old files on my laptop, I found something that changed everything. My work, reports, strategies, client proposals. Systems I had built from scratch, all under my name. All still being used by the company. That's when the pain turned into something else. Clarity. Chapter 3. The Longani didn't rush for revenge. I studied. I noticed patterns. The company depended heavily on major clients I personally managed. Clients who trusted me, not Victor. So I reached out, quietly. I didn't badmouth anyone. I didn't complain. I simply said, "I'm starting something new. If you ever want better service, I'm here." They listened, one by one. Doors opened. Within 6 months, I launched my own consulting firm from my small apartment. No fancy office, no staff, just me and my experience. Then the calls started coming in. Chapter 4. The shift. First client left Victor's company within weeks, then another, then another. By the end of the year, my small firm had taken 3 of their biggest accounts. I didn't celebrate. I stayed focused. Victor, on the other hand, panicked. The company's numbers dropped fast. Investors questioned leadership. Employees whispered. The board watched closely. And then, one afternoon, my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. "Daniel," the voice said. I knew it instantly. Victor. Chapter 5. The call. "Hey, it's Victor," he said, suddenly polite. "How have you been?" I smiled but said nothing. "Listen," he continued, clearing his throat, "we might have made a mistake letting you go. Might have. We're willing to talk," he said. "Come back. Better pay. Better title." I leaned back in my chair. "Why did you fire me?" I asked calmly. There was silence. I don't remember," he said. I laughed, not loudly, just enough. "Exactly," I replied. "I do." Chapter 6. The begging. A week later, he showed up at my office. Not a building, a small shared workspace. The same man who once couldn't look me in the eye now stood in front of me, uncomfortable and desperate. "Daniel," he said softly, "the board is on my neck. We need you." Need, not want. Need. "I'll do anything," he added. "Name your terms." I stood up. "You fired me for no reason," I said. "You humiliated me. You treated my years like they meant nothing." He nodded. "I was wrong." Then, quietly, "Please." That was the moment. The moment I thought I'd dreamed about. And I felt nothing. Chapter 7. The choice. "I'm not coming back," I said. His face fell. "But," I continued, "I'll offer you this." I slid a document across the desk. A partnership agreement. My company would provide consulting services to his company. At my rates, my rules, my schedule. He stared at the paper. "You'd be working with us." He asked. "No," I corrected. "You'd be working for me." His hand shook as he signed. Chapter 8. The ending. He didn't expect. 6 months later, my company doubled in size. Victor's company survived, but only because of the systems I rebuilt. Systems he once took credit for. Systems he once used to justify firing me. Now, every major decision passed through my desk. Every report ended on my table. Every meeting ended with him asking, "Daniel, what do you think?" I never reminded him of the past. I didn't need to. Final chapter. The real Revengione evening. As I locked my office, I thought about that day, the firing, the pain, the fear. I realized something important. Revenge isn't shouting. It isn't insults. It isn't destroying someone. Revenge is becoming so successful that the person who tried to break you has no choice but to respect you. My boss fired me for no reason. In the end, he begged, and I walked away standing.